you where my liberty. Took the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, can. Bounce on that shit, can.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on, my love. Let me play some music. I gotta play some music. Give me a minute. The people gonna hear. You hear it, yeah. Oh yeah. Hello, everybody. Anybody coming in? Y'all come on in. I'm gonna try not to make this long because wait, first, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in to the new subscribers. We gotta talk. We got to talk. Let me see if I can change it to some Halloween stuff because Halloween is tomorrow. We got creepy videos. Hold on, y'all. We gotta talk, y'all. I'm disappointed with my black men. I'm very disappointed with some of these black men. I'm very disappointed, but guess what? It's been showing a patriarchy for a while. We got to talk. So there is a thing going around of black men celebrating in their patriarchy ways women losing food stamps. And I want to debunk some of the lies with the food stamps. I've debunked the lies about immigrants. I'm going to debunk the lies about food stamps. There are more white people on food stamps than they are blacks. Let me say it again. There are more white people on food stamps than they are blacks. The fact that y'all believe the lies that black people own food stamps, and the fact that you have created, and these are the men that have created broken homes. I'm going to play this video. Shout out to LaTruth because I know he kind of like really, and the black men are not celebrating. Even LaTruth isn't celebrating this with the black men. I'm going to play it for y'all.
All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government going to take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone.
I'm going to get my pen after this.
Tyrone and think that the kids going to eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she going to get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turn their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no. Woo! Now you're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time and think they can live off the government. Woo! This shit amazing. You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas. You're going to see more two-parent households because it's going to be a family unit because success is a team sport. You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next nigga. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more. Because you can't go over there and get free.
It's funny. He got his fat face ass in this camera. They don't even have your back, sir. Your homeboys that work with the government, they're not getting paid. They can't take care of their families, and most men work government jobs. Your grandmother gonna need you to help her, and we seeing you cannot help. Continue.
Free food stamps and sell them bitches 40 for the 80 because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you're gonna have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. And the price of pussy going down too. Donald Trump did it with this one, and I'm here for it. Queens, go back to your kings and work it out. Baby mamas, go back to your baby daddies and become wives. It's time for us to work together. This is actually amazing. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your household. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your marriage. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on that black man. You are no longer incentivized to leave. So baby, you either pay or stay. That ugly money.
Government shutdown has now pushed SNAP benefits to a standstill. 42 million Americans rely on these cards, and as of November 1st, no new food stamp payments are scheduled. If you use an EBT card, that calm balance you saw this week, that may be your last. Stay alert. Across 25 states, attorneys general are...
I like how he turned this from a man sitting here bashing women in house. Shout out to LaTruth for showing the education.
Suing the U.S. Department of Agriculture to force food aid payments to continue, calling the freeze unlawful during this shutdown. Meanwhile, households are scrambling, food banks gearing up for a surge. The political clock is ticking.
Also, food banks are not being funded.
With SNAP payments paused amid the shutdown, here's what you need to do right now. First, check your EBT card balance today to make sure the October rollover is there. Second, get in touch with your local food bank. They're ready to help. And third, prepare your household for possible shortages. These numbers...
Okay, I can't get mad at him. Let's see what some people had to say.
I don't think women understand the gravity of what's going on. Trump is taking away everything. He taking away the food stamps. He taking away the government assistance. He taking away the unemployment. He doing something with the child support. You know what that's basically the government saying? They're breaking up with...
The truth is, y'all hate women. Y'all actually want to be them. Y'all want to compete with them. Do you know how much of a weak-hearted individual you have to be to sit here and be making fun of women losing their benefits, their health benefits, their SNAP benefits, their WIC benefits for children, newborn babies? Understand this, right? And you're sitting here celebrating this like it doesn't affect men as well. But you're actually celebrating this because you want women to be in a more effed up situation just so you can have control over them. And I'm going to go and say,
they want women to spread their legs for $40 and groceries are on a high to where they won't be able to eat. So them same women they putting down, the same women they're putting down are the same women that can turn nothing into something like it is men. I've said this before. These are the same men that can't afford to feed themselves. So they think $40 would be enough. These are the same men who want you to have babies and then ask you, why are you asking me for diapers? That's not my problem. These are the men that think, ladies, the men that are praising this are the men that think $40 pay for cat. They are the ones that can't go into Magic City and pay $200-300 and get kicked out the club. I told y'all yesterday, those men that act like that do not, and I repeat, do not have anything going on with women or nothing in sexual content. They can't even have a non-sexual conversation with these women.
Say, I have seen black men doing this. I have seen black men online celebrating this. Celebrating like it's a national holiday. Crazy. I seen a man up here talking about the price of PUSSY is going down. The price of is going down because women are going to be struggling. It's crazy that instead of doing better in your life, elevating your life, educating yourself, being more emotional competent, using critical thinking skills, developing skills within your life so that you can get a woman of quality, a quality woman. And the truth is, even though white women get assistance from the government as well, y'all want this on black women. Y'all wishing this on black women. Y'all want black women to be in a bad position so they can regress and go down to your level so that you can have some kind of control over them. And that's sad.
I don't think women understand the gravity of what's going on.
All right, let's
take away
Footsteps gone. Section 8 gone.
What do you think is going to happen when the sons of these women go outside with their friends that's 100 deep? Little Mike, little Ray, little Carlito. What you think gonna happen? Oh, you think you got a legal gun, huh? You think you gonna hold it down with that legal gun, huh? When you got 20 little niggas coming at you with switches, what you gonna do? Huh? And they coming for your groceries. Who you gonna call? Who you ain't gonna call? Nobody. You know what you gonna be doing? When them little wolves, when they drooling, when they teeth start looking like fangs, ribs is touching, so don't make me wait. When they ribs is touching and they ain't got nothing to eat, they gonna eat you, soldier boy. And you know what you gonna do? You ain't gonna be able to do nothing because you gonna be by yourself, traveling in your car, thinking everything is all good. And you ever seen that movie, The Book of Eli, when Denzel was walking down the block and then the woman with the shopping cart was crying for help, playing like a little docile? That's gonna be one of them little black girls with a broken leg in the road. Can you please help me? And you're gonna get out your car to go help her. And you're gonna have 30 wolves run down on you and take everything that you got. And you know what you're gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna cry. You're gonna go back home to your wife. And you're gonna have to tell her how you got, well, your pockets is gonna have rabbit ears. That's what's gonna happen. Because you think it's gonna be a joke. Them little young boys out there ain't gonna see their mother not eat. They not. Which y'all forgot what happened in the dope era and the crack era? Because
let me tell you something. Y'all forgot they were out here. We ain't gonna make it seem like they wasn't. They were out here, and that's why they put it out there to have stuff like this to fill up. Yeah.
Went outside and got it. You had little.
This is why I say black men that are saying this, I want you to understand how you're affected. You're losing out for your voting rights. You're losing out on your money. You're losing out on jobs. You're losing out on how much you can get paid. You're losing out too.
Kids out there, they got tired of going to school and they ain't have no sneakers. So they started selling crack, coke, and dope at the age of 13 years old. That's how you got the Preachers Crew. That's how you got Fat Cat. This how you got the Supreme Team. Where you think that came from? It came from poverty and pain. Poverty and pain create some of the illest killers. You keep on praying for them food stamps to get taken away, and you're gonna mess around and get your TV turned off. You're gonna mess around and you're gonna get your TV turned off. Don't get caught outside slipping thinking something is sweet, because the minute that them women can't feed their kids, and that oldest little boy in the house see that the rest of the siblings is hungry, y'all niggas is in trouble. Some of you dudes is running around with legal guns because you've been good your whole life. Some of us niggas can't get a legal gun because we've been bad our whole life. What you think I'm gonna do when ain't no money coming in? Because jobs is being eliminated and food stamps is being taken away. Jobs are being eliminated. Food stamps are being taken away. What you want? What you think I'm gonna go back to? What I know. Stick up kids is out the tax. You think that I can't feed my kids? And you got 2 steaks in your house? I ain't coming to get one of them? Now you tell me out there, all you niggas out there that's watching that come from the hood, poverty and pain, if this ain't one of the realest videos that I've ever wrote or spoke. Let me know in the comment section where you from, what projects you from, what hood you from, what sex you claim, fool. Sometimes these people get us all messed up. Niggas is laughing. Most of us grew up on welfare and became productive people. I'll be damned if I'm going to sit up here and watch some of these niggas sit up there and shame black women that's on welfare. Some of our grandmothers was on welfare. They was the most beautiful women in the world. Now all of a sudden, some of you dudes get up under Massa, you get up under the colonizer, and now you want to sit up there and shame black women that came from poverty and pain. That's where we came from. Some niggas went to the street, and they got it however they lived it. Some niggas went to work. Some dudes went to jail, did 20 years in there. Came home, got their life together. We living in different days now. But if you strip us down to nothing, absolutely nothing, do you really, really think you want to live in a world like that where you just going to be laughing at our pain? Yes, at our pain.
People don't understand how food and medical needs are going to be stripped away and people are going to start fighting and killing for it. I don't think they understand the crime rate that's going to happen. And there is a man with $1 billion payout that can keep this from happening because he want to see who got the best to do anything. It's a control thing. And I told y'all he has a God complex. He has a control problem and a God complex. And we're going to talk about J.D. Vance too with his kid. Nigga, let me tell you something. If I was J.D. Vance's wife, he will be out the door. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. Baby, you better than me. Divorce today. I don't give a darn who you. Well, no, you just tried me. You disrespected me. And he did this in front of everybody. Imagine what she goes through at home. People don't understand how you're going to be fighting for food because they're going to jack up the prices, fighting to live, and fighting for medical needs.
Because them hood boogers, them hood rats, my little Ray Ray, I think sometimes y'all be forgetting that's our nieces and nephews, my nigga. I'm not Anton Daniels, my nigga. This is Hassan Campbell. I know what it's like to be on both sides. I live good. I'm eating. But if my ribs start touching, hit that like button, hit the share button, hit that subscribe button. Pay attention to your circle.
They are trying to make sure nobody has anything going on with. Let me play part one. They are making sure nothing go on with social media because social media is how people eat, especially TikTok.
When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin?
I don't know if you know what you're looking at right now. What's happening in America right now? It's the fall of the African American hood rat.
I wish y'all black people understand food stamps if y'all look at history, it don't have nothing to do with no hood rat. This is the fall of America. So they're targeting y'all because they don't want y'all here. Black people are targets. I really need y'all to understand that.
We're witnessing
teaching people the wrong thing.
The fall of the Section 8 queen, the fall of the food stamp queen, the fall of the welfare queen. I spoke on this months ago in the 8 days after the inauguration on who President Trump was.
And these are the men. President Trump. Trump is making it hard for black men, and we're going to talk about it as well.
Coming for. And what?
And stereotyping black women. And also he's going to make it bad for low income. So we're going to put all that in here.
He was doing it for us, kings.
No,
for us,
no.
Black men. They putting the black man back at the head of the household.
Ignorant.
If you can stand under the pressure.
Ignorance. No. No. Oh my God. Black men, I want you to understand y'all are at the top of the food chain to be knocked down as well. Please stop. They're stereotyping y'all. I just shared a video how Homeland is stereotyping black men and young black boys. Y'all are falling for the okie doke, and he's really got y'all thinking y'all gonna be the head of household when you don't have a damn job. I keep telling y'all this. What are y'all not? Somebody got to put titties in front of your face for you to understand. I'm not getting it. You are at the top of the food chain to be knocked down. He does not want you head of anything. He's targeting. I just listened to Hakeem Jeffries say that he are targeting the Trump Towers are targeting many black-owned businesses because they're in the way around this time to make money. What don't y'all get? What do you not understand? And you send your ass here? Yeah. No. Do you not know your daughter, who is a teenager, can go deal with your homeboy Pookie down the street, who's a 34-year-old man that like young girls and can marry her off and impregnate her, and it is fine and it won't be a crime? Did you not know that? Y'all are insane.
Pressure of manhood. He's giving us our family back.
You don't have it.
It's a wash. But for the generations coming after us, he's putting the man back in his rightful place as head of the household. I told you. And now we're here. The fall of the African-American hood rat is upon us. We made it.
First off, I don't know what kind of woman he's been dating. And I don't know what kind of niggas out there on the other side of this screen that's agreeing with what he just said. First and foremost, I'm not in a competition with my wife to get my house back. Are you? No, I'm just asking you on the other end of this camera. So you telling me that you can't get control over the household that you living in because your woman is on food stamps? I don't know about you niggas out there, but I'm a man. And my wife do what I tell her to do. I run my house. So me feeling like the only way I can get power back is to see a black woman lose her welfare is diabolical. Not only is it diabolical, but it's weak. It's absolutely weak. To think that the only thing, let me tell you something, right? If you don't have a woman's mind and her heart, then your money ain't nothing but prostitution. And when you ain't got that money no more, she's gonna get rid of you because you ain't worth nothing but that dollar in your pocket. But when you have a woman back in the days when welfare was first started and grandma was on welfare and grandma was hiding grandpa in the closet because she would lose everything to make sure he had a place to stay. She would give her life and give up her apartment to make sure grandpa was all right. I don't know what's up with you dudes today, but here's my thing. For all of you dudes, right, that's clapping, shucking and jiving, happy to see black women lose their food stamps, what you think gonna happen with those women's out there, right?
Now, I played that part. How black men are in trouble. They are in trouble. And I wish y'all start saying, oh, the food stamps, this and that. And I'm finna play something that what's her name? A lot of people don't like her, but she hit it on the nail with it.
Situation, and how a lot of them are very happy and excited because they think that it's about to put a lot of women in survival mode to the point where those women are gonna need them. I don't know why any loser would want a woman who want them strictly off of survival. Right? She don't genuinely want you. She wants you because her food stamps got cut off and she need food for her house. Right? What type of loser are you to where that's a compliment, right? That makes you feel good that the only reason why you got chosen is because somebody need food in their house. I just want to know what make y'all men think that these women are single. A lot of these women that be getting these food stamps keep a man. They keep a Pookie up in that house eating up that food that they buying with them food stamps. So I don't know what you talking about. You banking on them needing you. They already got a bum. They don't need to wait around for you to do nothing either. But that's really sad that you sitting around waiting and hoping that these women gonna be so damn bad, so bad off from not being able to buy food.
And here's the thing, most of these women are married or they don't get food stamps. I'm not understanding what y'all don't understanding. Y'all are falling into the patriarch. I don't want to hear nothing when it come to y'all that's fucked up how they did the black man and all this and that. Let's go how black men are affected by these administration. Because y'all missing the point. This is so misogynistic and patriotic that y'all are missing. And I'm going to let this lady explain to y'all how the system is not designed for y'all to be successful. Neither, idiots.
School doing some observations for.
Go back and look at this video that I stitched.
Hold on, let me do it.
So I just left out of an elementary school doing some observations for a client that we work with. And let me just say this. If we don't save our black boys, if we don't step up as a community and come to the rescue of our black boys, we are going.
While y'all worrying about being kings, being head of a household, y'all have black children out here, especially black boys, that you can help and guide to be better. But you're worrying about controlling women. You're worrying about what they're getting and making broken homes, that you're not thinking about having a conversation. And she's going to tell you why.
To see that gap continue to widen between black boys who pursue education and skilled labor and black boys who are illiterate or end up in jail, in the streets. that number is going to continue to grow. And that gap is going to continue to widen between black girls and black boys. I watched and observed the black girls versus the black boys in this classroom. And this is a very mixed classroom. White kids, black kids, a few Hispanic kids. I think I saw like one Asian kid, but a mixed classroom. And the boys just couldn't sit down. They was up, they was being loud, they was having quiet time. The teacher was trying to redirect them. I don't think she was doing enough. And you can just tell that they need more support. They need more structure. And I know that starts at home. But unfortunately, all of our black boys are not in a good home. So where is the village? When does the village kick in? I couldn't help myself. I was there doing observations for a client, and my observations hadn't started yet. They didn't start until about 15 more minutes, and they were doing like some math worksheets in their groups, and I couldn't help it. I called the two little black boys over there to me, sat them down. What y'all doing? Let's figure this math out. Showed them the math. They were like, oh, that's how you do it. I'm like, well, that's how I learned.
There are teachers who, I know people that I grew up with who are now teachers. Amazing job. Their children are doing amazing. They are hands-on. I know three or four that are their children top of the class. And they are doing awesome, spending time with them, sitting down, educating them. They're black women. The difference with that is, and I can tell you, I've told you my experience with the palm color teachers, some, not all, and some that don't, they really don't care about children. They don't. Because the way in their mind, they're supposed to keep it that way. And that's why when I had my black teachers rallied around me, I did my best. They took time with me. They explained it to me better. They did all of that great stuff for me. They didn't sit here and criticize it. They take the time, patience. Okay, let's get this. And I'm going to say something to y'all. When y'all be with these men who are women who are abusive to your kids, and some men feel like they can stay because they don't want to leave the kids and they don't want to do it, or some women feel like they can stay because of this and that, it brings a contention to the children where their mind isn't there and they don't focus in school. And I'm telling you from experience, when a child see their family their parent being mistreated, or something is going on in the home, they start to fall and lose focus. Please stop being, and this is what the niggas over there talking about. They don't care if they smack it right around them kids. They don't give a damn long as you come in there for a little bit of money, a little bit of change, a little bit of here and there. Kids need structure. They need love, genuine love, and to show support and respect. Growing up witnessing abuse in a home affected me at a young age. It did. Calling your children stupid and all that, it affects them at a young age. Oh, you a B, oh, you this and that. They feel like they don't amount to anything. So you have to take time and have a conversation, because they're going to start to say, I ain't cute anyway. I mean, they told me I was ugly. So yeah, you got to watch what you say.
How to do it. This is how your teacher's teaching you how to do it, which that's a whole nother topic of why are they teaching these kids this new math concept using these boxes? That's
help them with their homework. Pay attention to them. Ask teacher questions. Go in there and see how they're teaching your children, because your child might not get it because of the way they're teaching them.
Confusing. It was confusing to me. And I just literally breaking it down to me, and I was confused. But that's a whole nother topic. What are we going to do for our boys? I literally just saw it again. I already knew this because I've been in education now literally all my life. Since I was a little girl, I was tutoring after school. But what are we going to do? Y'all, they need us. And even in just that moment, I was able to redirect them, get them to sit down and listen to me, get them to stop running around the classroom. And they came back and said, thank you. Thank you for helping me. And then they ran on out the door being loud down the hallway. I don't know what it was just in that moment when they saw me, but I was like, come here and let's do this math. I was just real firm and direct with them. I can understand that
they're getting attention what they don't get from the teacher. That's what it is. Some teachers are there for a check. I said this before. Some teachers are there for a check. Some teachers are not there. They want you to strive. That's why I always say, parents, go sit down in your kids' classroom and see what's going on. She just said that she was teaching them a way that she learned and they got it. And the teacher was teaching a whole different way and they didn't get it.
Teacher might be frustrated and that might not be her approach, but I'm not even putting it in the hands of them no more. It's on the community. If we got to start our own centers and our own spaces, I offer virtual tutoring. So if you see this message and your child is struggling with math, reading, science, social studies. Now with math, I can't do calculus. I can probably stop at like AB. It gets a little, you know, it gets a little tinkery with me there. But I can do really good with math, science. I have tutored many kids. I have tutored adults, helped them get their GED. Please DM me, reach out to me. I'm gonna put my email address in the caption. Like, we gotta save our kids. I do virtual tutoring sessions for 90 minutes with kids for free. I try to do them weekly, but if they can't fit in weekly, we do them bi-weekly. We check in, I give them stuff to do. The parents got stuff to do. This is a real deal thing that I've been doing for years. I help kids college prep, find scholarships, do that. I gotta follow up with like 2 parents now who emailed me while I was on vacation. Y'all, we gotta do something. I say all that to say we gotta do something. I'm trying to do my part. Who else is committed to doing their part? What can we do? Let's start working together.
All right, so let me stop sharing. What she said is true. Like, everybody worrying about, so this man is talking about how the criminal justice system is not effective. I want y'all to listen.
The criminal justice system disproportionately affects Black men today.
To be honest, you know, when it comes to the criminal justice system, I think that it's still a part of systemic oppression, right? Because if you look at how they treat Black people, right, it's a bad situation because there's no.
And I want to say this to the people that be like, oh, they had 2 parents household, it don't matter. Let me tell y'all something. I have witnessed these wannabe YN boys who got a mama and daddy and stay in the suburbs. I promise you. And I was just like, look at T.I. and Tiny's son. 2 parents, successful, wonderful, opening, doing businesses. King is the only child that has came out and said, I want to go live in Bankhead. Baby, what? Excuse me? Having a 2-parent household doesn't mean anything because of the fact is they still feel like they missed out on this hard life culture. What y'all gotta understand is, and I'm finna be honest, some lessons they have to learn. You got to tell them, hey, y'all see him be like, no, we don't live like that. No. Hey, you see the girls who lived in suburbs with a mama and daddy and who they've been dating and taking care of and got a degree? Hood niggas. Not saying you got to struggle, but y'all got to have some sense of urgency to say, hey, listen, I need this play. That's why people are saying, no, baby, I take my baby out on a flight. No, baby, she got a passport. No, baby, he and she going to seafood. You can't do that with them because they missing something. Oh, I know my dad, but I was missing this and I feel a little No, that's why people say, let your kids be kids to a certain extent. There's a boundary because a lot of people feel like, oh, ain't no mama or daddy in the home. No, they probably got a mama and a daddy, but guarantee you it's the rebellion. They don't have that time. Mom and daddy working or doing their own thing that they're not taking the time with the kids. They're not sitting down having family time. Or when they have family time, they're not asking them what they want or they want to ask. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things. Y'all can't always say, oh, well, they grew up here now. Let me tell you something. There's a 2-parent household in the projects. There's a damn 2-parent household in apartment. There's 2-parent households in the suburbs. It don't matter where you are. It's the fact of showing your tail up for your kids. That's it. We see it all the time. We hear kids want to sit here and be, you know, from the man, I have a great life. They ask Lil Johnny, like, bro, Lil Johnny, what's up? You living good? We give you everything you want. No, I just want to do this and that. Because y'all not telling them the truth.
Justice. There's nothing that they're doing for us. And also, we are all born into poverty. And so when we put...
Not all of us.
Well,
All of us? Are we all born into poverty?
I think that majority of us are born in poverty, whether that's being passed down a poverty mindset or being passed down poverty and financial.
Okay.
And so when I say being passed down in poverty, that's what I mean, right? And so I think that once again, the criminal justice system, you know, it's a bad situation.
It's just unfair.
It's unfair. It's
We are
fairly
targeted.
unequal.
Our people are targeted.
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Let's see. It's another one in here I want y'all to see. And y'all haven't got the pickup yet. Doctors are to black women, but police are to black men. That is they can't give you an answer why they can't, and they sit here and blame, oh, it's the black woman's fault. No. I'm gonna play this because this is really good. I want y'all to listen to this. It's going back to this whole $40.
Coochie right back to being $40 again, man.
Hold on, y'all.
Yep. So go on, get your wallets ready. Go on, get ready for the hey big head text. Go on, get ready for the I ain't seen you in a while stranger. Just get ready for all them type of text messages.
That ain't happening.
This is the moment we all been waiting for. Government assistance that made these women feel like they don't need.
And these men still ain't gonna help because they can do it. They can do it and don't want to. But let's
Need
continue.
a man in the household. And now they about to see how much they actually need a man around.
Man, y'all do know that all women have to do is be in community with each other, right? All women have to do is work with other women. They don't even have to talk to men at all. All right? That is all women have to do is be in a community with other women. And the government is not going to let millions of women fall on their face. They'll let men fall on their face, but they won't let millions of women fall on their face. Not in America, right? So there will be some bailout eventually, right? But all women have to do for real, is form community with other women. But this is lame though. First of all, think about the babies, right? I've seen many videos of people celebrating that the SNAP benefits are going to get cut. And the only thing they could think about is women needing men. What about the babies? Y'all don't care about the children. Y'all trying to make a point. Y'all are taking the conversations that y'all see online with women talking about their dating preferences, women talking about being independent, and y'all plugging it into real time where it don't belong. Because in real time, there's little girls and little boys that this is their only access to nutrition, right? Some people are really down bad and they need that shit. You know what I mean? So this is very interesting. Also, like, I don't want a woman with me because she is suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want a woman in my space because it's life or death. I want to be desired. You know what I'm saying? And you get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? If the price of pussy is $40, right? What's your expectations? You know what I'm saying? That the same way you go to McDonald's and you eat off the dollar menu, you get what you pay for, right? So if you're in a tricky mindset and you are trying to access $40 pussy, you get what you pay for. Me, if I'm in that mindset, I'm about quality. You understand? I'm about experience. You feel me? The lower you go and you're okay with that, then whatever comes out of that woman, be also okay with that. You feel me? But this is a interesting mindset of men, that men want to be needed. And wanting to be needed, if a person needs you, there's a level of power in that. You know what I mean? When a person needs you, you have the ability to strip agency away from them. You have the ability to strip a certain level of humanity away from them. You have the leverage, right? So I see that modern men don't like the leverage that they have over women. It's not strong enough. You can't move and shake like your granddaddy and them. You can't really have them other bitches like your granddaddy and them had, because women have a say so now. They can leave. You know what I'm saying? They have bank accounts and credit cards, right? So they can move and shake it.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a problem with some, because they don't want women to have, they feel like, oh, she got more than me. But instead of y'all looking at, hey, she adding to it, like we could take trips, we can do this, but I don't want you to overwork yourself. Like, I'm the type, if I'm married, I don't mind us having a nice bank account. You buy me a yacht, I'll buy you a yacht. I don't mind type of relationship. But don't think, oh, well, you cousin. No, okay, baby, you're short on this. What's up? Do you need me? If you don't, that's fine. Hey, I got it. I just need you to do such and such. Okay, cool. Now that comes with respect and respecting what we're building as a team, because I don't look at us just lovers. I look at us as lovers, friends, and we are a team. We're moving through this together. We talk to each other, because if you lack, I lack. If you doing something wrong, that's going to affect me and how we're building this whole thing. And y'all don't see that. I don't understand why y'all don't. We're building something. We're building something. Legacy, greatness, whatever. And that's how you got to look at it. Y'all can't be looking at it with my needs versus your needs. No, we're in this together. If I fix you a motherfucking sandwich, you get up and fix me a motherfucking sandwich, should I? I grew up around a time with Claire Huxtable, honey. I fixed him some coffee because he fixed me some coffee this morning. So I returned a favor to fix some coffee. He brought me this, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy him that. I'm going to return the favor. I grew up around that. That's what I grew up around. I've seen that in my households. My aunties, my grandparents, my uncles, I've seen that. Well, you know what? He done that for me. You know what? Let me go ahead and go get him what he like. He brought me something I like. He thought of me today. Well, I thought I'm going to think of my man today. That's what that is. Y'all in these competitions, excuse me, we can't compete with each other, and we got to compete with the world. That don't work.
Can maneuver, they can get degrees and things like that. They can get their own apartments and they have cars and stuff like that. So it's very hard for a man to have his way like your granddaddy and them had their way. They had the leverage, right? That's what this is all about. But check it.
What leverage y'all had, but that didn't happen with my grandparents. It wasn't a leverage like that. It wasn't. Like I said, I didn't see him. Yeah, he took care of the mortgage. Yeah, he took care of the bills. My grandmother had money, do what she wanted to do. But guess what? He brought my grandma something. Guess what she did? You know what? He don't like that. I know this is his favorite cologne. Let me get that for him. I know he got to be to work this morning before me, so let me fix him his lunch. Because she worked, she eat. She didn't have to fix lunch, you know. So she said, that's fine. He'd take care of the home. Let me fix him his favorite pound cake. My granddaddy used to love pound cake and coffee in the morning. My grandfather, not my great, but my grandfather loved pound cake and coffee in the morning before he go to work. And when he used to work, he worked at Cargill. Now, my mom's mom used to fix him pound cake and coffee. When he got married again to they're both my grandmothers, may they rest in peace. I love them dearly. She made coffee and pound cake every morning with his lunch as well. And she would bake the pound cake for that week, cut a slice every day, and that would go for his breakfast, and then he had his lunch. And then dinner would be ready. Now, when she worked, my grandfather would step in the kitchen and they would cook big Thanksgiving Sunday meals together, whatever. Okay, baby, you made this. I'm going to make some stuff too. If she felt tired, he would get up and help her cook. She didn't just tired and do this and that. He would help her clean. I never seen my granddaddy sit down and not clean nothing while his wife was cleaning. I never seen it. Never a day in my life. So that's when I learned to take that into what was needed. And I saw things that shouldn't happen in relationships that happen. But I never seen him disrespect my grandmother.
Check this out, though. On some real player shit, though. You
And another thing, if my mom's mom, I believe she was a nurse. She worked at the house. So if they wanted to get an education, anything they wanted to do, my grandfather made sure the finances was right to support it and made sure they didn't have to ask for anything from nobody. Do you understand?
You are that dude when a woman can leave. She got her own bread. She has access to other men that might look better than you, that might got more money than you, more emotion than you. She has friends. She's smart. She got some motion about herself. She got all that going on, and she still pick you. Right? She don't have to be destitute. She don't have to be in a bind to pick you.
My bad, y'all. Shout out to the women who have husbands that they don't want their wives to be destitute and they support them and their biggest cheerleader, and she is his biggest cheerleader. That is love. That is what love looks like. Support, respect, loyalty, team. That's what that is.
She picks you and she has access to the whole world. You know what I mean? She wants you. She don't need you. She desires you. She don't need you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real player shit. You know what I'm saying? When she could go through her DMs and answer that blue check, or she can go right in her messages, and the dude that play for the Lakers or play for the Knicks, he's in her messages, but she asks you what you doing this weekend, and she don't got to.
Kid, you date a Libra? No shade. I'm sorry, y'all. Let him continue. I'm just playing.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you need the government to put the woman in a bind for her to need you? That is wild.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, y'all don't care about the babies.
Nobody.
Right? Because that's who benefits from this.
He ain't lying. A government that want to see you broke and money in their pocket. I'm still not understanding why the hell y'all niggas out here parading this. A government that don't want you. Let me say it again. Black men that are celebrating. A government that don't want you to have money and to suffer as well, while they are sitting on billions and to sit here and laugh and caca in a bar. You're forgetting the point. They are having jets that your ass can't sit in, boo-boo kitty. And you're worrying about what? A government that is making sure they're in luxury. That if something happened, they will let you drown, die, and whatever, because you're not needed to them. Please explain to me. Come on now. Administration, really. Come on now.
We're not co-signing car loans, apartments, or cell phones. We're not letting them use our credit cards or open accounts in our names.
I know that.
We're not letting them sleep in our homes, spend the night, or stay for the weekend. When you're done with him, show him the door. We're not bailing them out of jail, paying their legal fees, writing letters to their judges, or chasing down their parole officers. We're not loaning them our cars, driving them around, or paying
And like this lady say, we're not setting doctor's appointments. They think like this, leave them there.
for their Ubers. We're not covering their half of the bills. If they can't pay, they can't stay. We're not cooking, cleaning, washing their clothes, or doing wifey duties if they're not our husbands. We're not babysitting their kids or playing stepmom to them. It's his job to actually parent his children when he has them, not yours. We're not filling out their job applications, prepping resumes, or driving them to job interviews. Let them walk, ride a bike, or catch the fucking bus. Or since he likes to ride his homie's dick so hard, let him ride his ass for a favor to an interview. We're not paying for dates, trips, weekends away, or buying them shit. Not clothes, not shoes, not even a damn pack of gum, nothing. We're not defending them online in public or to their families when they never defend us. We're not hiding their secrets, cleaning up their mess, or protecting their reputation, period. We're not sacrificing our careers, our happiness, or our mental health to make them feel like men, ever. We're not fixing, funding, or mothering grown-ass men. Let them figure out their own shit. We're not doing their taxes, paying their child support, or being their free therapist. We're not accepting less than we deserve.
Peach, stop paying that child support. Don't pay it.
Just to keep a warm body in our beds. Better alternatives would be a golden retriever and toy. The dog will always be loyal, consistent, and excellent companionship, and the toy is guaranteed to make you come, unlike the men you fake it with. We're not letting them gaslight, manipulate, or emotionally Black women, this is what we're no.
I think part of Black Americans' frustration in this moment is with people who are saying things like, you're next, with regards to ICE and deportation, and like being harassed by the system. And we were always being harassed by the system. We were always under the threat of any systemic pressure that gets put on the people. We're first in line. So it's not a you're next situation. It's a, of course this is going to happen. We're not surprised. We understand that this is what they do. But there's like this expectation that Black people put their self on the line, that Black Americans put their self on the line for every cause. And I think that expectation comes from a key attribute of Black American culture, which is civil rights and activism. The frustration I have comes in when those same immigrants who are now saying that you're next, or frustrated with the fact that Black Americans are not participating in the marches and the activism in this moment in a active way, not in a passive way, because we're still participating, we're just being passive about it. Our strategy has changed. But you're recognizing that civil rights and activism has been a part of our culture, right? Because you expected us to do it. You expected us to make the signs and go out there and with the bullhorns and everything, because that's traditionally been a part of Black American culture, correct? But you said we had no culture. It's like you expected us to do something because the expectation was bred out of a predictability that we have always been that thing. That way that you could predict what, or you thought you could predict what Black people were going to do, what Black Americans were going to do, that was culture. That is a part of our culture. So it's very confusing when you then say you have no culture, but you expected us to do something because it's a part of our culture. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what our culture is. And for this whole time, you've been trying to gaslight us that we had no culture, but then it's...
And that's all I'm saying. I'm going to say this and I'm going to end it here. If you watch the replay, that's fine. First of all, I told y'all a long damn time ago that this system was pushing people together into marriages they cannot afford. They were pushing you to sit here and have a doctor bill and more children that you can't afford to pocket their pockets. I want you Black men and women to understand the whole systematic agenda with this administration. Project 2025 has shown us, and Project Esther is on the rise. If you allow to let them sway you with your religion beliefs, your body beliefs, and how you should run your household, you will always be at the bottom of the damn barrel. They noticed that we were not having children. They noticed we were focused on education and businesses, and they're doing anything to target and start another male and woman war because men and women are starting to come together. They do not want it. So now it's blame the black women because we hate black women, because we have a voice. And then it'll soon blame the black men because black men has a great leadership. Here is the thing. You men that are sound to sit with this and acquire with this have Lincoln brains of patriotic, misogynistic thoughts, and it need to be put to the back burner and thrown away, because at some point they're going to sit here and give you a child care that you have to pay for. Once your children get of age, they're going to put your child with the next pedophile, and there is nothing you can do about it. They want your 14-year-old daughters and boys to be married to each other. Stop blaming. Blame game gotta go. It's time to come together and figure out what we need to do for the children. Okay? So at this point, the situation of somebody get better because somebody did this and that gotta go. We are at war. If we're not at war with each other, we are at war with the government. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night.